Anyone who has spent any time around a pool deck in Northwestern Ontario over the past 45 years has more than likely run into longtime swimming official Irene MacLeay. Since registering her 3 children for swimming lessons in 1971 at her local YMCA Marlin Dolphin Swim Club, she's never looked back, going on to serve in a number of capacities as a highly respected official and longtime volunteer. It was while serving as a part-time parent coach with the club that she soon came to realize that there was a lack of trained officials in that area. So she took it upon herself to help rectify that situation. Undertaking training to become a Canadian Amateur Swimming Association certified official known today as Swim Canada, she soon advanced up through the various levels and proceeded to pass along her knowledge to others, taking on the responsibility of training officials in her hometown of Thunder Bay. Earning her Level 5 Master Official status, the first female in Ontario to ever attain such a standing, she found herself traveling through the region, presenting clinics and certifying officials. As a young widow, she would often take along her 3 children and dog in the back of the family station wagon on her various trips between Marathon and Red Lake. Invited to serve on Swim Ontario's Officials Committee in 1974, she went on to contribute her knowledge to the group for over 25 years. Joining the Swim Ontario Board of Directors in 1978, she spent a decade serving as the officials chairperson, helping to develop training programs to help officials advance up through the various certification levels and preparing exams and protocols, some of which remain in use today. Given her extensive experience and knowledge, when Thunder Bay hosted the 1981 Canada Summer Games, Irene was called upon to serve as Vice Chair and Meet Manager for swimming, and given the responsibility of training officials prior to the event and overseeing them during the national competition. From 1984 through 1987, she served as Chair of Officials for Canada, an appointment granted to her by national swim coach Don Talbot, very familiar with her level of expertise, having worked with her during his time with the Thunder Bay Thunderbolts. In addition to her work at meets in Canada, including the 1985 Summer Games, she also traveled internationally, serving as an official at such events as the 1985 U.S. Open Nationals, 1986 Commonwealth Games in Scotland, and the 1987 and 1991 Pan-Pacific Swimming Championships. Irene's contributions to swimming have been recognized in a number of ways. In 1986, she was the first person to be awarded the Elizabeth Collins Ralph Trophy as Swim Ontario's Official of the Year, and in 2017 inducted into the Ontario Aquatic Hall of Fame. Still registered as an active official with Swim Canada, this dedicated builder of sport continues to remain involved with local swimming and is willing to help out whenever called upon, having recently volunteered for the Can-Am Police Fire Games when they were hosted in Thunder Bay. Many of the individuals that Irene trained over the years have remained in the sport, with some of them advancing up through the FINA ranks. Considered the guru of officiating by the swimming community, the legacy of this outstanding builder is the number of trained officials who have benefited from her knowledge. Given that was her original incentive for becoming involved so many years ago, she has truly met her goal.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome into the Northwestern Ontario Sports Hall of Fame, Irene MacLeay. Joining Irene here tonight, along with her 2 sons, Dan and Rob, are other family members and members of the swimming fraternity who are very proud of her accomplishments. Some others have sent messages. The first message, congratulations, Irene, on your induction into the Northwestern Ontario Sports Hall of Fame. You have been and continue to be an inspiration to all officials from the Northwest region in your quest to make swim officiating in the Northwest the best in the province. Your contributions to the education of officials in Ontario moving up the ladder has been inspiring to us all. We are sorry we can't be with you for this special evening. That's from Elaine and Lee Batstone. The second message says, thank you for the opportunity to express to Irene how much her consistent dedication and commitment to the sport of swimming has been appreciated. Volunteers are often the unsung heroes of all sports, those individuals who willingly step up to provide services to ensure the success of children and help them realize their potential. Irene, I am so very happy to see you recognized, not only as someone who stepped up, but also as someone who cared enough to continually educate yourself on your sport to achieve an astonishing breadth of knowledge which could only benefit the community. Perhaps unknown to you is truly how many lives you have touched and unknowingly taught just with your presence. Your kindness, commitment, knowledge, patience, and ready smile, now all part of the future generations that came after us. Please enjoy this well-deserved moment and allow us the gift of this opportunity to say thank you for being you, for wanting to be involved, and for becoming such a wise and encouraging fixture in the swimming world. And that's from Debbie Clark Zemba, former Thunderbolt and 2015 inductee. And the third message says, Dear Irene, we wanted to let you know that we are thrilled that you are being inducted into the Hall of Fame this year. What an amazing career in swim officiating that you have had. When you think of all the athletes that you have influenced and the adults that you have mentored in your involvement of over 40 years, never mind being a teacher, it is quite astounding. Congratulations, Irene, on this well-deserved honor. That's from former Thunderbolts and Hall of Fame inductees Suzanne Kwasny and Andy Ritchie. Ladies and gentlemen, Irene MacLeay.
The lights are very bright. Hopefully I will be too. It is a great honor to be here tonight and to be recognized for doing something that I really love doing. I got involved in swimming in 1971. My husband had been drowned in a fishing accident in 1967, and my concern was making sure that my children grew up with the appropriate respect for water and that they understood the good things as well as the dangers. We started swimming with the Y, and the aquatics director there, Tom Brunt, started a swim club. And excuse me, I got involved because I had to take my children there. What was I going to do? So I stayed and I learned how to be an official. It has become my life, and I've said it many times that swimming is my life. I enjoy working with young swimmers. I enjoy teaching and training people to be good, fair, and honest officials. I've always thought that swimming was probably one of the fairest sports in the world. I know there's a lot of hockey guys here, and they probably don't agree, but when you're involved in competitive swimming, it really is a fair sport. I'm not sure how much longer I will continue. I figured that I could try to get to 50 years. I'm at 47 now, and I'm sure that I'm good for another 3. 2.5 anyway. That's my son. At any rate, it's an incredible honor to have been involved in swimming. And it's quite a surprise to me to receive this honor and to be inducted into the Sports Hall of Fame. I never, ever did anything for this kind of a reward. I always did it just because I loved it, and I still do. My congratulations to all of the other inductees, and my thanks to everyone who worked to put this evening together. I'm very appreciative of it and very grateful to you, and I thank you.